Been in my zone, feel it still in my spirit, I've been on my own. Still just living my legend till my day's gone. Still been feeling grateful just for making it home. Giving me grace, feelings of God, let's give him some love. Giving me space, hold the applause, just give me a hug. If I said that I would catch you, would you fall for me? If you ain't heard from me lately, would you call for me? I'm in this ride like wow, I really came from nothing. I remember days, it was pain and suffering. Making it to brighter days was my main discussion. Now I'm making music daily and they saying they love it like wow. I came from nothing, I came from nothing, I can't stop. Came from nothing, I came from nothing, I can't stop. Came from nothing, I came from nothing, I can't stop. Came from nothing, I came from nothing. Nipsey Hussle prolific, always knew I was gifted. Bumping Midnight Marauders, but serving biscuits for tips. And I hated having employment, started rapping in cafes and they would call me a poet. They tried to call me the savior, tried to call me the one. I called me the son, asking for help was calling they bluff. Calling me from a higher power, never give up. I looked inside the mirror, realizing that I got us, it was us. Cause it was us the whole time. People come and go, but it was us the whole time. It was us the whole time. People come and go, but I came from nothing, I came from nothing, I can't stop. Came from nothing, I came from nothing, I can't stop. Came from nothing, I came from nothing, I can't stop. Came from nothing, I came from nothing. Leave the past in the past, but remember all. Even when I could've crashed, I considered y'all. Who I am, I get something, I'ma split it all. I seen it all, I did it all, I said it all. Back on the wall, I didn't fall, I stayed involved. And I'ma ride, that's if you call, no string attached. And when we shine, we all recline, I'm leaning back. From out the mud, just like it was, let's bring it back. You came from nothing, you came from nothing, you can't stop. Came from nothing, you came from nothing, you can't stop. Came from nothing, you came from nothing, you can't stop. Came from nothing, you came from nothing, you can't stop. Came from nothing, you came from nothing, you can't stop. Came from nothing, you came from nothing, you can't stop. Came from nothing, you came from nothing, you can't stop. Came from nothing. Been in my zone, feel it still in my spirit, I've been on my own. Still just living my legend till my day's gone. Still been feeling grateful just for making it home. Giving me grace, feelings of God, let's give him some love. Giving me space, hold the applause, just give me a hug. If I said that I would catch you, would you fall for me? If you ain't heard from me lately, would you call for me? I'm in this ride like wow, I really came from nothing.
Salute, salute, salute. What up?
Yeah.
Down. Cuba, what up?
Daryl, salute. Cuba, what it do? Shit, man. It's another day, man. Black, what up, Black? What's going on, fellas?
Hey, same shit.
What's up, Bob? BLP, fuck.
Salute, salute, salute to the chat. BOP, James A. Salute.
That'll be
Please tap the like button. I appreciate that.
There you go. Hit that right.
How you fellas doing today, man?
Shit, I'm doing great. I had a long, relaxing day. I didn't have to step out, go nowhere. I could just relax and didn't have to worry about nothing.
Yeah, I woke up in a great mood today. It was beautiful outside. I know it rained.
6'7" salute.
Yeah, 6'7" baller. Salute to you, King. Salute. I appreciate you. And tell she win. I love her. You know, this
definitely she wins.
Shit, King. But yeah, it was a beautiful day outside. I got outside. I went outside to go to the store to get some entourages and shit because I ain't had no blunt wraps this morning. Well, I had one, but I couldn't find it until I came back. But I went outside to do that, and I fucked around and got on the phone and walked around for like a half an hour, 40 minutes, just outside enjoying the little breeze. You know what I'm saying? Enjoying the nice weather. You know what I'm saying? So I had a beautiful day today. You know what I'm saying. I enjoyed myself so far.
But, shit, what we got going on?
Yeah, we doing part two, episode two of the short series that we doing called the American Holiday Horror Stories. Part one was about Columbus Day. Today we doing St. Patrick's Day. So you know we gonna I guess educate ourselves because a lot of people I asked about it, they say yo ain't really nothing to say about St. Patrick's Day. You know what I'm saying?
All right, you're gonna be surprised.
Right. So a lot of people say, well, you know, he was a priest, he was a saint, you know what I'm saying? He's very, you know, he's Christian like. So there's really nothing really bad that you can say about St. Patrick's Day. So I said, okay. You know what I'm saying? I talked to my co-host. We got some shit together in the background, and hopefully y'all enjoy the show. Please hit the like button, you know what I'm saying? And we gonna start with the show now. And ain't no need to wait. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do an hour, so we're gonna start with the show now.
Shout out to my bro Chill Will.
Yeah, I'll probably go on after you go on.
That's a fact. Shout out to Chill Will. Chill Will, he said he could be taking, getting some rest because he got to work. So, salute to Chill Will. He probably pop in whenever, you know what I'm saying?
So my boy said 647, Evil Thursday. Evil Holiday. My bad.
Facts. Evil Holiday.
Millions of people around the world don their best green attire every March 17th to celebrate St. Patrick's Day. But there is a lot we bet you didn't know about Ireland's patron saint. To start with, St. Patrick wasn't even Irish. He was born around the 5th century in Britain, then part of the Roman Empire. At 16, he was kidnapped by Irish raiders and spent 6 years in captivity. He converted to Christianity and later returned to Ireland to spend the rest of his life working as a Christian missionary. After Patrick died on March 17, 461, he was largely forgotten until mythology and legend grew, and centuries later, he was honored as the patron saint of Ireland. According to one famous myth, Patrick drove all the snakes from Ireland. The story symbolized Patrick cleansing the island of paganism. There's just one problem. Ireland never had any snakes to begin with. The Emerald Isle is surrounded by water too frigid for snakes to migrate there, whether from Britain or anywhere else. According to another famous story, Patrick used the 3 leaves of the shamrock to explain the Holy Trinity. As a result, people in 18th century Ireland started wearing shamrocks on March 17th to signify their Irish Christian pride. That tradition later grew into wearing green clothing, a popular St. Patrick's Day custom today. Though shamrocks don't really exist, we know them as any one of several 3-leaf plants, such as wood sorrel or white and yellow clover. As important as St. Patrick is to Irish history, we bet you didn't know the tradition of celebrating March 17th with parades actually started in America. The parade tradition really took off after the Great Potato Famine hit Ireland in the 1840s, sending hundreds of thousands of Irish immigrants pouring into New York, Boston, and other American cities. The first record of a St. Patrick's Day parade in New York dates to 1762, when a group of Irish soldiers serving with the British marched a few blocks to a tavern in Lower Manhattan. Today, it's the largest and longest St. Patrick's Day parade, boasting close to 200,000 participants and nearly 3 million spectators each year. So this March 17th, we hope you'll be wearing green and toasting to some St. Patrick's Day history that we bet you didn't know.
Wow. They said they hope that you be wearing green this March 17th coming up. Cool, bro. You got your green shit ready? You got your lucky leprechaun? Huh?
I'm always green.
You gonna be lucky leprechaun?
What it do?
Yeah. Let me get this. You gotta rewind this back a little bit. The guy said that when he died, how he became famous again. I couldn't hear it.
He was literally he was really thought about, right?
Yes,
so
I heard that.
You gotta understand what people studied him and brought him back to be a hero.
No. Rewind that shit like exactly where like the the play button is at?
Jamrocks don't really exist.
Not.
We know
Yeah, one
17th
day.
to celebrate St. Patrick's Day. But there is a lot we bet you didn't know about Ireland's patron saints. To start with, St. Patrick wasn't even Irish. He was born around the 5th century in Britain, then part of the Roman Empire. At 16, he was kidnapped by Irish raiders and spent 6 years in captivity. He converted to Christianity and later returned to Ireland to spend the rest of his life working as a Christian missionary. After Patrick died on March 17, 461, he was largely forgotten until mythology and legend grew, and centuries later, he was honored as the patron saint of Ireland. According to one famous myth, Patrick drove all the snakes from Ireland. The story symbolized Patrick cleansing the island of paganism. There's just one problem. Ireland never had any snakes to begin with.
You can pause that, Black. I already seen it. I already heard it. I didn't hear that part.
So he's famous for clearing Ireland of snakes.
Yeah,
but
right.
There was never no snakes in Ireland. So
it's the weather.
What or who was the snakes that he cleared Ireland from? So I'm going to just like go right into it. Like I said,
how can you claim something you're not?
Hey, you got the clip that young sister explaining it.
Because in the Bible, it'll tell you that God was black, right? It says it, right? So how they gonna make this guy? He's not even. I'd say, man, this history over here in the United States, man. I ain't trying to bash the United States. Don't get it like that. I'm just saying y'all be feeding us too much fucking bullshit lies, man. You see, that's the difference. You see, let me tell you something about Spanish people, okay? Let me get at this real quick. You see, this is what I hate about this. That I could be in my living room TV right now, right? And I could take the control of my TV and I could put English news, right? They'll tell you a whole bunch of lies, a whole bunch of bullshit. People get shot, they show a blanket, they don't show the person's face, nothing. Now I go to the Spanish channel, man, they say what the fuck they want to say. They don't give a fuck. That's the difference. I don't get it. Over here, they always try to feed you some bullshit lies. But go ahead, man. Let me not stop.
They call it that American dream for a reason, bro. You gotta be sleep for the reason.
Look at it once again, and this one we looking at Black Europe. You know, maybe you don't understand that African people or Afroquoid people, whatever you want to call it, was there in Europe way before there was even Caucasian. And this one story comes from Liberty Writers of Africa. Ireland was first inhabited by an African tribe known as the Twa, but have now disappeared. It came on March 26, 2019.
Got rid of.
There is common knowledge of Africans being the first humans on Earth. Many people have heard this in passing, but do not believe it to be true. This is due to the fact that history has been altered and taught wrongly. The oldest human remains found by archaeologists is that of a Negro brown black person. This helps to buttress the fact that Africans created a civilization, and that various African tribes inherited various regions of the earth outside of the motherland, Africa. One such people is the Twa tribe of Africa, who were the first people to live in Ireland. They are also referred to as the Akan by other African tribes, and the Leprechauns by Europeans. The name Leprechauns come from the Old Irish lepropon, which is a compound name composed of small and coarse-meaning body.
Papon!
The Twa practiced matriarchy. They buried their great black mother and had women as leaders of their tribe. There have been many tales told about the leprechauns and their magical powers. Many people believed them to be fairy tales, but in reality, they existed. The Twa were diminutive little men and women who grew in height to be 4'11". They were skilled craftsmen who migrated from Africa into Ireland maybe thousands of years ago. They had advanced knowledge of medicine, metallurgy, textile, and clothing manufacturing. They were also excellent in shoemaking, which the Caucasians at the time and human existence thought was magical. The existence of the Twa people has been confirmed by various authorities in history and archaeology. British Egyptologist Gerald Massey and Herbert Churchworth, the Scottish historian Brian David MacRitchie, and the British antiquarian Godfrey Higgins have carried extensive research on this topic and have shed light on the Twa people. Many writers, the likes of Tacitus, Pinckney, and Claudian, and others, describe the blacks they encountered in the British Islands, Ireland, as black as Ethiopians, Camus Nagris Garis, nimble-footed black Moors, and so on. Historians that count upon lessons, promotions, the Nemebes, the Furblogs, and the Tama Diman, Melons of Ireland, and the Picts of Northern Scotland were all black. Also, the Furberg, who also believe in a section of the Nemeans, are believed to be the Twa. They are described by historians as the dwarf, dark elves, or leprechauns in Irish history. In his book entitled Ancient and Modern Britain, David MacRitchie stated the wild tribes of Ireland were black men. It is hinted by the fact that the wild Irishman is in Gaelic a black Irishman, a dub Erenton. The word dub in Gaelic is black. How they disappeared or were chased out of Ireland. Just like many parts of the world throughout history, there are accounts of Europeans committing, eliminating, or going to war with African tribes. Entire tribes have been decimated or wiped out over the course of human history. One such is the disappearance of the Twa, likely caused by the Caucasian Irish people who later came to Ireland. Although this account of history is not widespread, many believe that the Irish celebration of St. Patrick, chasing out the snakes from Ireland, was actually the hunting down of Twa people. The story and the reason for the Irish holiday is actually an allegory that a story, poem, or picture that can be interpreted to reveal a hidden meaning, typically a moral or political one. According to the Irish, and now the world legend, back in the 5th century AD, St. Patrick exterminated Ireland snakes by driving them all into the sea. The Irish and the Christian make it sound like they were saving Caucasian people from a real deadly snake, but that is actually false. The truth is, there is no evidence that points to the existence of serpents in Ireland. Ireland never had snakes, probably for the same reason there is no snakes in Iceland, Hawaii, New Zealand, Greenland, or Antarctica. Ireland was once connected to a larger ocean, but the land was far too cold for any cold-blooded reptiles to survive. Ireland became colder when the glaciers melted around 10,000 years ago, pouring more cold water into the impassable expanses between Ireland and its neighbors.
So I hope y'all out there is catching the pattern. He famous for driving the snakes out of Ireland, but there were never no snakes in Ireland. You know what I'm saying? But there was a black people that no longer exist in Ireland no more. You know what I'm saying? So we can now put together right. We can now put together the fact that we can see that the snake that they was talking about was actually the black people. But I'm gonna let this play for a little bit longer. Then I'm gonna go to my next video.
Other animals like wild boars, lynx, and brown bears managed to make it across. Also, only a single reptile, the common lizard, was able to make it. Snakes, however, missed their chance to survive in Ireland. So there was no way St. Patrick could have chased snakes into the sea with his religious powers. The Twa people are the snakes he chased out and killed. The Twa people, just like many African tribes, were wise just like serpents. The Twa, just like many ancient African tribes, were also referred to as Nagas, or Niggas, which loosely means serpent people or people of the serpent. Anyone concerned with African history will recall the names are synonymous to the pharaohs and the kings. In many African cultures and religions, the serpent is not a symbol of evil, but eternal life, regeneration, power, protection, and wisdom. The allegory of the serpent is clearly pointed to the Twa people, and it's safe to say that St. Patrick was mostly a warlord and was celebrated for his role in eliminating and chasing the Twa people into the sea where they met their death. Below are some passages of books from historians and writers on the existence of the Twa people, and many like them. The Journal of the Royal Institution of Cornwall, Index 1907 to 1977.
What's going on with the audio? It's froze.
St. Patrick's Day is not happy at all. Look. Now, the published McGraw-Hill version of what they taught us St. Patrick's was leprechauns, gold coins, being lucky, and a man named St. Patrick's that removed the snakes from the motherland. But of course, that was a cover-up, just like everything else they taught us. But basically, on this day, a bunch of people that look like me were massacred by a man named St. Patrick. This is a photo of the Twa tribe, okay? These were the first people in Ireland. They look like me. So the people of the Twa tribe were very short, okay? They were like 5 feet in height, which is very short for an average adult, okay? So they journeyed to Northern Ireland very early in its conception, prior to the Roman Catholic Church, right? So they had a cultural, philosophical, and technological impact on the people that were there, and those people were called the Druids. The impact was so heavy that the Druids started trying to wear the same headdress as the Twa tribe, which was, I'm gonna show you a picture. Hold on. The same headdress that the kings and queens of ancient Kemet Egypt used to wear, baby. Okay. So y'all know the Europeans, the Euros, always trying to come hate on us, right? So they had to nip that shit in the bud. Okay. The Roman Catholic Church saw the influence was heavy and wanted to come in and either convert them, and if they couldn't convert them, get rid of them. So Saint Ignat Paddywhack came in and put Roman Catholic churches all over Northern Ireland. In the process of putting those churches up, he was either trying to convert the Twa Druid or get rid of them. Which one did y'all think he did? St. Paddy massacred countless numbers of Twa and Druid people. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. I searched high and low for a picture of St. Paddy, and this is one of the ones that I found that was interesting because look at his fingers. Y'all see his fingers? Y'all know what I'm talking about? Y'all see his fingers? If y'all know what I'm talking about, hold on. Look familiar. I'm just saying. Okay, so like I said before, the published reason for St. Patrick's Day and the celebration of it is because he removed the snakes from the motherland. But let's really get into what that really means. Okay, let's put it all together. The Twa people wore a headdress called the uraeus that the kings and queens of ancient Kemet used to wear. It had a snake on it. Can snakes even survive in Ireland, Cedra?
I don't know.
There are no snakes in Ireland for the simple reason they couldn't get there because the climate wasn't favorable for them to get there. Oh, and leprechauns, you say? Yes, referring to the 5 foot tall Twa tribe because they were small. They were very short. So, happy St. Patrick's Day! The loser never existed.
The original hunter-gatherers to come to Britain and Ireland were black. So say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud. Called Cheddar Man, a hunter-gatherer and one of the first people to populate the islands of Britain and Ireland. Turns out to have dark skin, black hair and blue eyes. Now this shouldn't come as a surprise to most Irish people. If you look around Ireland today, it's evident that the Irish are a mix of different peoples. And the latest genetic evidence is just confirming this. The first people to arrive in Britain and Ireland were hunter-gatherers like Cheddar Man, who came from the continent. They lived by gathering nuts and berries and by hunting animals. Cheddar Man was lactose intolerant because farming hadn't arrived in Britain or Ireland and wouldn't arrive for another few thousand years. And so he couldn't digest milk.
Listed as black or mulatto. For example, the following reference shows not some, but all the coasters who came from Ireland were listed as people of color. They are referred to as mulattoes. The old definition, not the new definition, but the old definition of the word mulatto simply referred to someone with mixed European and African ancestry. As the following reference reads, and reads mulatto, 1590s, one who is the offspring of a European and a Black African. This could be a mix of a white European and a Black African, or a Black European and a Black African. And for clarity, we can find pictures of mulattoes in a Spanish museum today. And as you can see, these are...
Being Black and Irish made me thought to myself, why is there no Irish Black history? So I decided to do some research to see what I can find. So with that, here is Irish Black History, Part 1. So today we learn about Rachel Baptiste. She was a Black Irish singer born in the 1700s who had a successful career spanning up to 25 years. She was a student of Bernardo Palma, and she performed in theatres, assembly halls and pleasure gardens all over Ireland and England. By the late 1700s, she was one of the most popular performers in Ireland, and her last record of her performances were her Belfast Winter Concert of 1772-73. Rachel Baptiste is an example of how a Black woman in 18th century Ireland was able to use her talents to defeat adversity and racism. Rachel Baptiste is an Irish legend. Hope you love that, guys. Comment if you want to learn more about Black Irish history. Slán Lat and K Messia.
Black Irish History, Part 24. Today we're going to be talking about one of the most influential African Americans within Irish history. His name is Frederick Douglass. Frederick Douglass was an African American abolitionist and author who escaped slavery and arrived in Ireland in 1845. He arrived in Dublin with the intention of publishing his best-selling narrative of the life of Frederick Douglass, an American slave. Frederick's time in Ireland can be characterized as being transformative. Whilst there, he gave almost 50 lectures across the country. This coincided with Daniel O'Connell in the campaign to repeal the Act of Union of 1800. Frederick loved his experience in Ireland. As he wrote to his mentor, William Lloyd Garrison, "I find myself not treated as a colour, but as a man." This is his reflection of being free from slavery, being safe and seen as an equal amongst the Irish. Frederick helped garner support for Irish freedom from British rule, but argued against comparisons made in Ireland that the treatment of Black people in America was the same as the Irish by Britain.
That's amazing right there. A black slave went to Ireland and fought for the freedom of the Irishmen over there in Ireland. That's just dope. You know what I'm saying? Just show you that Frederick Douglass was bigger than we, you know, what we know of him. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of
My bad.
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
I'm seeing my boy. He about to get locked up probably.
Oh,
my bad.
Yeah. Bye.
He's walking like 110
He
years
argued
old.
in a famous speech in Ireland that the Irish were oppressed but were not slaves. He wanted it to be clear that the Irish experience was very different because unlike the Black slaves in America, the Irish were free to marry, move around and emigrate. Frederick Douglass was a Black man who fought for Irish freedom, fought for Black freedom,
right?
and fought for human
Immigrant.
freedom. Thank you, Frederick.
Tell you, man, everybody that from all over is like an immigrant, but certain immigrants are so like judged so badly, and it's a shame. It's a shame. Every race that came to the United States was always treated like shit. Every race.
But you gotta understand, not only come to the United States, wherever the fuck they went, wherever they traveled in the world, they treated people like shit. They conquered, they abused, they took over, and they treated the home people, the people of that native land, like shit.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a fact.
That's what they've been doing.
What'd you say, Lord Darrow? I'm sorry.
Raped, murdered, and stole everything that they could.
That's crazy. Did you not? right. You know, not to go backwards, but right. Christopher Columbus told the Queen that he's gonna travel to India and bring her back all the valuable shit that he could find. Right.
Yep.
He basically said he was going to rob the Indians. That's what he was going to do.
Yep. What they did, what they good for, exactly what I just said they did. That's what they did. That's what they did for them.
But like the crazy shit is right. That this man killed in the name of Jesus Christ. This man killed in the name of Jesus, bro.
Going for Jesus, ain't nobody was Jesus but them.
How you killing his people in the name of him? They the same complexion as like I don't. That's just confusing. But you see, while we sit here and we celebrate these holidays, and we don't even know the real history or the meaning behind them.
Yep.
So we celebrating the slaughter of our own people and not even fucking knowing it, and that's crazy.
So are you gonna start going? Are you gonna start going in with your little green ass outfit too?
Nah, like I'm for real. I ain't even like I'm not even gonna lie. I used to celebrate St. Patrick's Day. Didn't know nothing about
You
this. Right?
Wait. You
AB+1 salute. Yeah, I used to celebrate. I mean, when you were a kid, you basically forced to.
Wait, you gonna get some Guinness, motherfucker?
Listen what I'm saying. When you were a kid, you basically forced to celebrate St. Patrick's Day if you in school.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They make you that you cutting clovers out of cardboard paper and doing all making leprechaun hats and all. And now I'm understanding that they really leprechaun mean nigga.
I'm sorry, but in my time, I don't know. We didn't do that.
Do you understand that they got a movie called Leprechauns in the Hood? They really talk about niggas in the hood.
Yeah, I remember that stupid ass movie.
What's the real name of the movie?
The movies always have subliminal truth in them.
That's crazy. Who put a one up in the chat if you knew Leprechaun stood for short black people. Nicole Bella, salute, Queen.
Have anybody seen that last movie that this guy did before he went crazy and shit? I'm trying to think of the name of the movie I saw. Jamie Foxx last movie.
You talking about they cloned Tyrone?
Yes.
No, I didn't see it, but yeah, I know.
You didn't see it? All right. If you see that movie,
that it wasn't watchable. It wasn't worth watching, brother.
They released that shit.
Nah. Black, check this out. Have a chance and check that movie out, right? And it's at the point of that movie, it's gonna tell you what they're doing to us now. Believe it or not.
There's some subliminals in there. I'm gonna check it out though.
You have to check it out, and you're gonna see.
But I ain't want to lie and say, yeah, I saw it and I ain't see it.
No, I'm just saying, next time we'll talk about it and you be like, we have a better conversation if you haven't seen it. Right. So just check out that movie when you have a chance.
But St. Patrick's Day is an evil fucking day, especially if you black and brown. You know what I'm saying?
Right, they took over your land now and took over your holidays and everything, right?
Cool. They took over. They took over the Black Irish people land.
But wasn't they black? What didn't they say they was originally black?
Yeah, they were originally black.
So
I can't say they took over. They took because my people is from here. Who the fuck we American?
How the fuck you know we American? How the fuck do you know we American?
Well, I'm American. I don't. Yeah, I can't speak for you. You came from Cuba.
You gonna start this shit?
No, I'm just being honest. He
no, and I'm 100% happy with that shit.
Let me ask you a question, Cuba. You migrated over here from Cuba, am I right? You were born in Cuba and came here when you was younger?
Yes.
All right,
but it's not
trying to make a joke out of it.
It's a little different. It's a little different. It's not like we escaped. It wasn't like we fled.
Right.
They gave us
That's why I said migrated. I ain't say you swum over.
No. I'm just trying to clear it up. You know how people are stupid here in YouTube.
Yeah, I know you migrated.
So they're gonna call ICE. They're gonna call ICE on me and shit. Some dumb people like that. But whatever it is, they gave us a pass and they said You have to absolutely leave.
No,
So when they said that, we left, and you know
I
it is what
understand.
it is.
No, I understand. I know some Cubans that were leaving because of the way Fidel Castro was carrying on over there.
Man,
But
y'all want to see me? Y'all want to see my family? Watch Scarface. Watch the beginning of that movie. That's me and my family right there. Fuck that. I'm gonna keep it real. We all on the motherfucking boats.
That's dope. That's dope. But yeah, how you feel about this man killing people in the name of God? Like,
there's evil people, even the priests, all this, it's evil everywhere. Like, it's no shape, no colors. It's just evil everywhere. It's crazy. This is the second holiday we doing, right?
That's the second holiday.
And so far, 2 for 2 has been what? Out of both holidays, they've been the same.
About Catholics.
They've been both misleading.
But isn't that a great fucking question? Is religion behind all? Is religion behind all the bloodshed?
Has to.
Because Christopher
It has to.
a Catholic and an Italian, right? He was a Catholic and an Italian. So that's a religion behind it. And then he was Saint Patrick.
Look at the name.
And all of that.
What's the first name?
Saint, right?
Uh-huh.
But that's not his first name. That's what they named. And
no.
he wasn't even an Irishman.
He wasn't. That's what kills me. They named him like
he was from Britain. He was a European. He was like a straight like wow.
Oh shit.
England took over the world. Black facts. That's a fact. Even James said, "Hey James, you the James from Blad, right? I just want to make sure."
I'm saying religion is evil. Exactly. I've been saying that shit. Yo, James, have you not heard me say that?
I can't disagree with that, James.
It's absolutely true, man. It's true. I mean, believe it or not, it's true. Like, you know, how the fuck do we eat?
Now,
how do we eat? How do we eat? Black. We get food, shipping processed, shipping killed, shipping, you know.
Right.
I mean, it happens.
That's a fact. He said, I'm saying religion is evil. England took over the world, Black. That's fact. That is a fact. And everywhere they went, they shed blood.
Everywhere. It's true. That's just part of life. Like, it's crazy, but, you know, it is what it is. Like, they try to, like, reverse these histories and try to get them up confused. And us as kids growing up thinking everything was all dandy. You know, these are good holidays. We should be happy. And then when we grow up, we're like, what the all this bullshit that was selling us? Oh, hell no.
He got sold in Ireland as a slave, so his own people sold him, right? So the Britons, the Englishmen sold his ass as a slave. They took him to Ireland. He escaped when he was 16, left for a couple of years, and then go back to Ireland to teach them how to be Christians or whatever. But and in the name of the sake of God, he's killing off the Twa people. Is that, did I say that correctly? TWA is Twa people.
Yeah.
And they said that these people knew like secrets, like these people were engineers and they knew the mathematics, they knew the sciences, like they were very advanced. They were small in stature people, but they were advanced people when it came to technology and shit like that for that era, that time. And you got to remember, this man died in like 471 after death, AD. And he didn't become relevant until the 14 and 1500s. Didn't become relevant over here in America until the 1700s, but we made him a national holiday. Mad Vlad, salute, my man.
So we celebrate blood and oh shit, somebody just
now that was Vlad. He popped in and popped out. He probably got to hit the link again and come back in.
Oh, okay.
He probably tried to turn his camera off and hit the wrong button.
Mostly every holidays you gotta blood some, you know, you gotta shed some blood. Like, it is what it is. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, like and what's crazy is that for people that enslaved you, you came back to get rid of the original people of that land and not confront the ones who enslaved you that you had to escape from.
And you know the crazy part about it is still lying to the children. What to do about it.
That's
Now,
crazy. Say that again, little Darryl.
I say you still lying to the children in the schools that they're shit right now. They're still teaching it. You know, I mean, they history from school. They don't want to be forced to tell the truth about what about real history. They don't have a bad history in the school.
Right, right, and that's crazy. And you see the shit that they teaching our children. They not teaching our children facts. They not teaching our children real history. They teaching our children to love your oppressor. That your oppressor has been your hero from day one. And that's crazy to me because that's what I see out of this. When they make us celebrate St. Patrick's Day, knowing that the man himself slaughtered people of my color, you know what I'm saying? He got rid of my people from a land that they inhabited before him. You know what I'm saying? That like
Either convert them or kill them.
that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? And the same thing with Christopher Columbus, bro. It's like they pillaged and raped and beat and starved the people of the lands where they were overturning or how could I say the word? They were conquering, basically. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, AB plus one. Yeah, it's up there. I'm sorry. I got a series called the American Holiday Horror Stories, and it's basically telling the stories behind some of these holidays that we celebrate as a people, and we don't really know the mathematics behind the holidays. You know what I'm saying? So for real, we doing an injustice to our ancestors. But those who were slaughtered and who were done dirty, we're really doing them an injustice. You know what I'm saying? And so we were just basically tapping in on that. You know what I'm saying? Trying to bring content to the table and talk about some shit that's educational. Because like I said, I didn't know nothing about St. Patrick. I didn't know nothing. I knew a little bit about Christopher Columbus, but everything I knew about Christopher Columbus was a lie. So that's why we covered that. And as we learn, we probably do a part 2 to that and a part 2 to this too. But for right now, you know what I'm saying? I'm awed on the fact that the original Irish people were black. And I'm not surprised because, they say the original man is black and we went and populated the whole earth. So I wouldn't be surprised, by them being black. But for the fact that they were short people and that's where you get leprechauns from. And the fact that they knew a bunch of technology and that's where you get, the pot of gold and over the camera and they being magical and all this shit because they was very advanced for their culture or for their, for that time. You know what I'm saying? Hey James A, man, I gave Vlad the link. I gotta get your number. So when when you get a chance, I'm gonna drop the link and you can or hit Vlad and tell Vlad to get you the link and we can talk in the back and we can exchange mathematics and you can become part of this because I know that you're very knowledgeable that you did a lot of studying and you read a lot and you really came through for us in the last show and put a lot of things in perspective for us. Even though we really didn't get to build the way we built, we started something new. So before we get perfect at what we're doing, we're gonna have some issues. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, you came through for us, and we appreciate you. And your knowledge is always wanted and welcomed here, bro. And I definitely wouldn't mind listening to some of those stories. Being that you're Nigerian, Africa been at war for a long time. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure there's some stories you can tell us, and I'm pretty sure there's some. Being that I don't know if you're from Nigeria and you migrated this way too, and you know a lot of people that migrate from Africa or from countries like that, they have stops in Britain and England and you know places like that on their way here. I know some people that even lived in down under what they call Australia. That's what that is. You know what I'm saying? So I know a couple of different people that you know what I'm saying, black people that traveled from Africa, but they went through different continents before they ended over here in the States. You know what I'm saying? But definitely, bro, you know what I'm saying? Your family here, you know what I'm saying? Anytime you want to come through and you know you want to build with us, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna try to get this on an every night thing. I don't know if we're gonna do the series every night or we're gonna do that every other night or something like that, do 2 or twice a week or something. We're gonna get it together because this is something that we just starting back up. But you know what I'm saying? Whenever, you know what I'm saying, whenever you ready to go over, Oda Luga, salute. Appreciate you, King. You know what I'm saying? He said I was born in Nigeria and came to live in the UK when I was 16. Oh, I'm 50 in November. Bro, salute to you. Salute to you.
Welcome to the motherfucking 50.
Yeah, I ain't there yet, y'all old ass niggas, but
fuck you.
I'm praying to God to get there. Don't be mad, Kuba. I'm praying to get to see your age, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You'll get there, my brother.
Me, bro. You let me know that life exists after 50. You fucking classic. Heard up.
Man, salute to you too, man.
That's a fact.
It's a beautiful number, man. Beautiful.
All is well, bro. You know what I'm saying? God is good, and you know, I can't complain about nothing. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Lord Dara, what's up?
I'm here. What's up, bro?
Same shit. You know what I'm saying? Same shit. Said 50 the new 40. That's that shit that Jay-Z told motherfuckers that got grown ass people now acting like kids. He said 30 was the new 20.
Oh, right? No. 30 is the new 15. Put it that way. That's
now. That's now. But when
that's what I've been saying. That's what I'm just saying. That's what I've been seeing.
Yeah. He started motherfucking adults acting like children all over again. Because if 30 the new 20, that means 20 the new 10. You know what I'm saying? 40 the new 30, 50 the new 40. Like, I don't understand. Now that shit is double. So now 30 the new 15, like Cooper said. You know what I mean? 30 the new 15. So that means 40 the new 20. New 20, yeah, like that shit crazy. This shit crazy. Said now the child is 40, bro. No, not you, bro. Not you, James. I'm just saying it's a lot of people, right? That said 40 is the 50 is the new 40. Like I said, Jigga said 40 is the new 30. A lot of people mentally started acting that way. Because you know, reality is that we don't look old no more like we did. Like when I looked at my grandmother at 40 and 50, I was like, damn, she old.
God damn, she old. 40. What the fuck?
When we was kids though, Kuba.
Oh, kids. My bad. I'm sorry.
You know what I'm saying? So now that you know at 40 and 50, people looking still 35, 20, 28. You know what I'm saying? I be looking on Instagram and they got all these mother-daughter trouble. You don't know who the mother or who the daughter is. You know what I'm saying? Who the grandmother, like all that shit is crazy.
Oh, look at this motherfucking bird just knocked on my camera.
What's up?
But
fuck.
We definitely age different now, Uda Luga. I believe that. I truly believe that.
Come on, over there.
Kuba look 30 something. Kuba look 30 something.
Who? 30? Nah.
Shit.
Not that young.
Nah, Kuba, you looking like you could be in your 30s. Once you put your little dye and shit together, shave all your little shit off, you be in your 30s, Doc.
McCullough, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
that nigga hit 30. fuck around, find out.
Nah, you can see on my channel when I get my cuts. I don't use none of that shit. I'm natural. I don't
Here you go. I seen you just for men in the fucking back, nigga. Shut the fuck up.
They do have it there. I ain't gonna lie. You really do look in the back where I'm at sitting at. They do have it in the show, but I don't use that shit. Like, fuck it. It is what it is. Like, let my grade show. What the fuck?
Nigga, you die just for men. The fuck you talk about? That nigga walk out one day, shit gray as hell. 30 minutes later, that nigga come through looking like the Fonz from Happy Days out this bitch. What the fuck is you talking about?
I get the dark brown.
Hey, nigga got the Andrew Dice Clay cut. Fuck is you talking about? Hey.
You gonna start having these old ass jokes.
The barber be washing his hair with baboon milk.
Oh God!
You know what I'm saying? Yo, his shit be silky than a motherfucker. Cool, but motherfucking head. That nigga still got what that shit called? That nigga still got afterbirth in his head. That shit smoke.
I'm gonna tell you the name, but you can make jokes more. I'm like, I don't know what the hell you talking about.
Nigga wash his head with placenta, afterbirth and shit. Yeah, you heard. Yeah, for real, for real.
Oh shit.
He said, I ain't got no head just for men, bald and proud.
Hey,
look, listen, you had your time.
JC, you went beyond me, then shit. I still got everything.
Listen, nigga.
Hey, fuck, it is what it is. That's right. Great and proud, bald and proud. Yep. It is what it is.
Yep, it's not my fault. You niggas outlived your headline. You feel me? That ain't my fault. You feel me?
I told you. I'm telling you, you keep on brushing your hair like 30 times a day. Your hair is all spots. Keep brushing your hair.
I brush my
hair like 30. Yo, Gareth, this man brushes his hair like 30 times a day. Like, what the fuck?
Hold up. Uda Luga said my sunroof missing. That nigga still holding on to them sides, though. That nigga holding on to them sides like he had a barbecue. You heard me?
That's like your boy Chico Bean. You know he.
Yeah.
Bean got his whole fucking sunroof missing. And he got fucking.
Yeah. Uga Luga said, in my hairline week. And that boy got the George Jefferson out this motherfucker. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. You still here though. And that's what make you that's all we talking about. That's what it's about. My afro was fired before it disappeared overnight. That nigga said overnight.
Somebody in the back or something?
Nah, ain't nobody in the back, cool. Yeah, overnight. How somebody gonna be in the back and there was no link ever dropped?
Maybe but I sent somebody a fucking link. What are you talking about?
Oh, okay. Salam alaikum.
Que Dios te bendiga.
That's it. All I said was peace unto you, my brother. That's it.
And I say, may God bless you.
Que Dios te bendiga. Look. My little Latino came out. I got to put that back up. I got to pick that up. They don't know my name, Emmanuel. They call me Manny.
Sassy man.
That's a fact. That's a fact, Uga Luga, and God blessing us. You know what I'm saying? He took your motherfucking hair and your hairline and he done snatched my teeth. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it.
Fuck that. I'd rather lose my hair. What you rather lose, your teeth or your hair, man?
That's like, guess what, people? Guess what?
I'm gonna enjoy that steak. I'm gonna enjoy that chicken. I'm gonna enjoy all that shit. Fuck that shit.
Hey, I'm gonna enjoy that with you, motherfucker. I'm just gonna put it in the crock pot for all day.
You see the shit they sell for masks too? They got like a baseball hat or a cap with a fucking wig on top. Like, what the fuck?
What?
You didn't see that shit?
Yo, something wrong with this boy.
You ain't never seen that shit? That shit had me dying.
I'm not fucking with y'all, yo.
Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Hold on.
Remember when they were wearing the COVID mask?
Yeah, yo, that fucking guy is crazy, bro.
It's the one with the teeth of the smiling.
Word up. Wow. Man, I appreciate everybody, bro, for coming through, rocking with the New Jersey, New York / NO Connection. And bro, we're gonna try to do this, like I said, every night. It might not be every night, might not be an episode of this series, but we definitely try to hit y'all every night with some kind of content, you know, some stories. You know what I'm saying? We might just get up here and laugh and giggle with y'all. And you know what I'm saying? Like I said, Saturday we'll be up here. If anybody want to pull up, we're gonna drop the link and you can get to you know, express yourself, say how you feel. We got some I'm sorry, Lil Dog, go ahead.
That's true. We have cry party. Straight up. You ain't come to cry, don't come.
That's a fact. Come with your motherfucking Kleenex wipes and all that shit. Because, you know what I'm saying? If it ain't raining, it's going to be raining on your t-shirt because we drop tears over this bitch. It's no secret. You know what I'm saying? Black P like to cry. I get emotional. I'm going to be talking about my son this weekend. I'm gonna share a little bit of myself with y'all. And then, like I said, anytime somebody want to share on Saturdays, we drop the link. If y'all want to come up and share what's going on with you, or you know what I'm saying, if we can help, you know what I'm saying, solve something, or you know, just help you get over a situation, you know what I'm saying, we more than happy to do that. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? No, that's a fact. That's a fact, James A. I appreciate you. Appreciate you a lot, bro.
Dad, I know they shave your head and put some glue on top of your head and put a goddamn toupee on top of your shit. That shit's crazy. That shit's crazy.
New Jersey, New York connection.
Been in my zone, feel it still in my spirit, I've been on my own. Still just living my legend till my day's gone. Still been feeling grateful just for making it home. Giving me grace, feelings of God, let's give him some love. Giving me space, hold the applause, just give me a hug. If I said that I would catch you, would you fall for me? If you ain't heard from me lately, would you call for me? I'm in this ride like wow, I really came from nothing. I remember days, it was pain and suffering. Making it to brighter days was my main discussion. Now I'm making music daily and they saying they love it like wow. I came from nothing, I came from nothing, I can't stop. Came from nothing, I came from nothing, I can't stop. Came from nothing, I came from nothing, I can't stop. Came from nothing, I came from nothing. Nipsey Hussle prolific, always knew I was gifted. Bumping midnight marauders, but serving biscuits for tips. And I hated having employment, started rapping in cafes and they would call me a poet. They tried to call me the savior, tried to call me the one. I called me the son, asking for help was calling they bluff. Calling me from a higher power, never give up. I looked inside the mirror, realizing that I got us, it was us. Cause it was us the whole time. People come and go, but it was us the whole time. It was us the whole time. People come and go, but I came from nothing, I came from nothing, I can't stop. Came from nothing, I came from nothing, I can't stop. Came from nothing, I came from nothing, I can't stop. Came from nothing, I came from nothing. Leave the past in the past, but remember all. Even when I could've crashed, I considered y'all. Who I am, I get something, I'ma split it all. I seen it all, I did it all, I said it all. Back on the wall, I didn't fall, I stayed involved. And I'ma ride, that's if you call, no string attached. And when we shine, we all recline, I'm leaning back.
Oh yeah. And yo, check this shit out. Check this shit out. This shit's crazy right now. Hold on.
We still rolling too. Salute to everybody that's still in the building, man. We appreciate y'all. Hit that like button, man.
Yeah, hit the motherfucking like. I appreciate that. They fix him up though.
They shaved all that shit off the side and put it on the top.
Hell no. Hell no.
Nah, I'm just fucking with you.
Nah, they fix him up good. They be having some crazy shit though. Look, they man. You find out that's what you got. See that shit though?
Yeah, that shit crazy.
That's just crazy.
Man,
You put it to the back.
everybody, bro. We appreciate y'all. New Jersey, New York connection. We be back tomorrow with another one.
Definitely want another one. I'll probably do shit. What time is it? I'll probably do that.